Hey Cancers, what's up? It's Shishi with She Reads Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well today. As you see, I got the cards on the table already. My storage is a little limited, so I just wanted to make sure I get the full message out. I was asking about the next 7 days, what were we looking forward to. The first card we started off with was the Two of Sticks, so it's like you planning or in some kind of planning mode, trying to determine what steps to take next, or maybe trying to figure out what's compatible with you. You got the Five of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Clarifying the Two of Sticks. So I went towards the Five of Cups first, which I'm feeling, like I said, you going through some kind of you experiencing some emotional trauma, not feeling very depressed, just very detached from something, which also further clarified, because when I clarified the Queen of Cups, we got the Nine of Swords. So yeah, you could be having some sleepless nights, just not feeling the best mentally. I clarified the Five of Cups and got the Three of Wands and the Two of Pentacles, which is like you're trying to get some vision of what's to come, while at the same time trying to handle life as it comes at you. But the Three of Sticks was clarified by the Empress. I'm not sure if you are with child, or like I say, you just pregnant with full of spiritual ideas, or what is going on here. But with the Three of Wands, clarified by the Empress and the Two of Swords, like I feel like you feel like you're stuck in between a rock and a hard place. You're not sure which direction to choose, to give you that sense of fulfillment, to close out a cycle. So I went a little bit deeper and clarify the Two of Pentacles and got the Seven of Swords, which is like lies, deception, someone not being completely honest. And when I clarified that that I have the Devil, so I feel like and the Devil was clarified by the Nine of Cups and the Sun initially, which is telling me like someone is either like you are either like deceiving yourself, attaching yourself to someone in this shadow energy, thinking it's giving you wish fulfillment with the Nine of Cups here, but really what it's doing is the Sun is shedding light on this Devil energy, to help you make this choice on how to move. After the Sun, we got the Fool. Like you needing to take a leap of faith, trust your instincts, trust what it is and not only did we get the Fool one time, we got it twice. Okay, so like I feel like Spirit is telling you to take a leap of faith towards this new beginning, towards away from what okay. And then we have the Ten of Swords. Like I feel like the first Fool was basically like, hey, take that leap of faith. And the second Fool is like, please do not jump back into an old cycle, or a cycle that has already caused you so much pain, where there's like already been some kind of ugly ending. Don't go back towards that. And the Ten of Swords was then clarified by the Hermit, which is telling me like you need to just go within and get the answers that you're looking for. You'll find a lot of answers in stillness, just pausing, speaking with your ancestors. But with the energy out here, I feel like you already know what it is that you need to do. It's just not really what you want to do. So going over here to the Queen of Cups, I told you she was first clarified by the Nine of Swords. So it's like with the Queen of Cups being clarified by the Nine of Swords and Three of Cups, it's giving me the energy like when the lights go off, when it's time to go to bed, when you're all alone, that's when, you know, life really hits you. Like you're having a hard time processing what's going on. But, you know, in the daytime, when you're surrounded by people, like you're being celebrated, people not really knowing what you're going through, but you are keeping the front anyway. But really what's going on is I feel like it's the King of Wands energy. You know, someone in this King of Wands energy, you know, someone very confident, you know, or they are portraying to be a King of Wands energy, but they're more of a Page of Wands energy, and they gave you King of Wands dreams, but they only fulfill the Page of Wands fantasy, and they could have left you behind to go elsewhere, is what I'm feeling. And this is the emotions you're dealing with. Like, I'm not sure if you are with child, because I was seeing a lot of Empress, a lot of Ace of Cups as I was shuffling this. I know I didn't shuffle on camera, but as I was going through the deck, I was seeing a lot of it. So I'm not sure if like you are pregnant with this person's child and you're just trying to figure out like how are you gonna, you know, push forward, you know, bringing this child to the world without this person, or if you already have children with this person, I don't know. But like I said, this person did not fulfill their promises to you. They gave you big hopes, but gave you crumbs for the promise. Let's see. Can we clarify the Eight of Cups? Can we clarify the Eight of Cups for Cancers? Can we clarify the Eight of Cups? Yeah. So like I said, yeah, the Eight of Cups, like I feel like this person is just, this is what they do. Like they go around, you know, just handing out emotional offers just to get what it is that they want. Because here we go with the King of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. You know, they just move off impulsiveness. So disgusting. All right, Spirit, tell me more about the Knight of Cups and Eight of Cups. Tell me about this Eight of Pentacles. You could be seeing 8-8. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles, Spirit. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles. I saw the Queen of Swords, so you could be making some decision about work, or focusing more on work or some kind of skill development. Yeah, eight of coins and the Three of Coins here. So yeah, you know, going towards more like-minded people to build something stable. Got the Magician at the bottom of the deck and the Star. Six of Swords at the Wands at the top of the deck. Tell me more about the Knight of Cups. Okay, so this could also be you in this Knight of Cups energy. Like I said, putting your offer towards work. You know, you having the courage to put your love into your work and, you know, build something that way. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles. I'm going to leave this here. Knight of Swords. So yeah, you could, yeah, definitely, once you make this decision, you are going to be focusing more on building stability, mastering a skill, just in your bag is what it looks like. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. Yeah, you, like I say, you are not seeking validation from anyone. You are going to, like I said, you're going to learn from this lesson, and you're going to plant some seeds to generate some stability. All right, Spirit, what's your advice to my Cancers on the spread? What's your advice? Two of Pentacles. Continue to, you know, continue to multitask. Continue to balance your priorities. 11:11 on the clock. Like, don't let life get you down. Like I said, you know there's going to be ups and downs. And most of all, listen to your intuition. And High Priestess is back to back on the bottom of that. So listen to your intuition. Connect to that inner child. Connect to that inner child and be fruitful. Be fruitful. All right. All right, let's see. Get you some spiritual messages. All right, y'all, this is my new little invention, my new little deck. Sanctified and Unbothered is what I call it. Okay. With spiritual messages for my Cancers. Okay, so we got grounded, not gullible. Peace with boundaries, spiritually sharp. Don't test the heel. I may be soft-spoken now, but don't let the sage fool you. I am the lesson you'll wish you honored the first time. That's exactly how this person's gonna feel. Like I said, you stand in your own power, like I said, and let them continue to breadcrumb, go around unhealed. But like I say, you grounded, you're not gullible. You don't need this person. You could be a prophetic speaker, or that is something that you're interested in going into. Prophetic speakers, you know, they have the voice of thunder, give spiritual clarity, and it's a divine appointment. They don't just give a word, they carry it. When they speak, hearts break open and timeline shifts. Somebody's breakthrough starts breathing, okay? And some of you could be a hoodoo tarot reader, rooted in truth, ancestral eyes, spiritual enforcement. They don't just flip cards. They lift veils. Every spread opens the crossroads. Every message echoes in the bones. All right, and we got called but still cracking. Transitional phase, growing gifts. You've answered the call, but sometimes you still second guess. Sometimes you still second guess you feel, Spirit, but fumble your words. You're not behind, you're just cracking open. Okay, so you're not new to this, you're true to this. Okay, so just follow the call. Like I say, you'll get the answers you need as you grow. I am doing the same. All right, what's our love lessons? Love lessons, reflections. Love lessons and reflections. Love lessons and reflections. All right. So we got no guilt in disinterest. Your heart knows what it needs. Your absence shaped me. I learned more about myself in your absence than I ever did in your presence. Like I said, this is that inner child healing. You're going to figure out why it is you crave certain things, or why you accept certain things, or why you put yourself in certain situations, when you do this work. Half written goodbye. I never really ended it. I just stepped back. So yeah, that's that in and out energy, that wand energy. Outgrown the cage. Your growth demanded an exit. Yeah, you weren't gonna be fruitful in that relationship. It was a cage. We are both pretending this is working. So you both, like I say, you were just comfortable or whatever. The performance contract. You were the audience. He was the act. Period. The version of you I'm in love with only exists in potential. That is it. I know that feeling. Okay. Too young to hold it right. We didn't have the tools to love each other without destroying ourselves. In the comfort zone, the comfort hustle. I wanted a place to land, not a life to build. And that's how that person moves. Like, they just want somewhere to land temporarily, do their karmic duties and on to the next. Then you have guilt currency. He spent your compassion like it was a debt you owed. No, ma'am. All right. Almost reached out. There was nights I almost called you. The only reason I didn't was fear. Okay. So, like, if you and this person are apart, this person, all right, they feel the distance too. They know the stamp you made on their life, like I said, but they're not ready. They're obviously not ready to hold it. Alright, let's get some channel messages from them while we're talking about that. What I do with, okay. Alright, Spirit, give us some messages from Cancer's person. Messages from Cancer's person. Messages from Cancer's person. Okay. I can picture a life with you. There are people who don't agree with us being together. You are too good to be true. I work really hard on distracting myself from you. Okay, you mean more to me than you think. I am depressed with my life, and can we work this out? So, and I work really hard on distracting myself from you. Still at the bottom. So, like I said, you have made a significant imprint on this person's mind. No matter if they're reaching out to you or not, the love they feel that energetic. There's still an energetic tie there. Like, if they're not talking to you or, not coming forward with how they feel, like, they do feel a way about you. All right, let's see, last thing. Okay. Let's do the who is it and who is it for, and we'll end it there. Okay, Cancers, who is it for? Who is coming in? Who is for? Any confirmations we need regarding this reading? Okay, we got the letter Y, the number 6. So you could be a June Cancer, or your birthday could be on the 6th of July, or you could be a life path 6. The letter Y, playing the world's best stepdad and a live deadbeat father. You are the lesson, not the destination. The letter I could be significant. side of this dispatch. All right, for my Cancer, who is it? Who is it for? Who's coming in? Okay. No motion, size of the boat does matter. We have the letter J. Feeling seen, the letter R. Cash app, breaking and entering. Missing teeth. Losing hotel. Did I already say we're both pretending this is working? Alright. Who is it? Who is it for? Someone is 420 friendly. We have a Libra Venus, chest tattoos, and a letter C. And the last little bit over here. Okay, we got white card could be significant, mama's boy. Black card could be significant, car repossessed. Dope boy, someone could be a Capricorn sun. Brokey and road trip could be significant. All right, Cancers, that is what I have for you all. Thank you so much for watching. Click the like button, subscribe. Talk to y'all next time.